9/11, I was 4 years old. We were at the Ford dealership and we were buying a new truck. I slightly remember what was going on, but not really. But I, know the general idea, of course, of everything that went down and everything. So it's nice to be able to say that I'm going to military service, be able to serve my country and, kind of just give back a little bit, do my part. But, just everything that had happened, even though I was only 4 when it happened, but, it's a very tragic thing. And it's just, something we should all regard and remember, and, we should all do our part on this particular day,
September 11th, I was in class. I remember a teacher coming in saying that something had happened, but they didn't know what. They turned on all the TVs in the school, and there was an aftermath of the first tower being hit. And pretty much throughout that day, it was just nothing going on in class. Teachers didn't want to teach, school went on as regular, but no one was teaching anything. So yeah, that's pretty much what I remember on September 11th. And just years later, got out of high school, and kept hearing about the war, and I decided I wanted to do something, So I joined the Army, served over in Iraq, came back, and now I'm here doing what I do. So.
Wait, what again?
September 11th, 2001, I was stationed in Norfolk, Virginia on the USS Theodore Roosevelt. I had woken up that morning early, went to work, and I remember hearing someone talking about a plane crashing into the World Trade Center. The first initial thought was that it was just a really small little plane, and come to find out it was on a larger scale. So we turned on the TV and we were watching the news constantly on what had happened, and I think right after that point is when we saw the second plane crash. So that was pretty intense, and that's immediately my first thought was that it was a terrorist, and of course that's what it turned out to be. So it was pretty crazy. Our ship almost left that day to go and guard the New York Harbor area, but we did not leave. But we did leave about a week later, about a week, maybe almost 2 weeks later, to go on our cruise. So went straight to the Gulf and broke a record, being on a boat for 159 days, I believe, straight. So that was fun. Not really, but so that was September 11th for me.
I remember when I was in school, when the planes hit. It was kind of unbelievable. I was seeing some of it on my home room. They were showing the planes crash into the towers, and in my mind I was like, is this some kind of joke? Because people actually pull pranks like this all the time, but we're actually watching on live credible news, and it was pretty tripped out, just to say the least. I remember we had to stay the whole day and everything, but they're debating whether or not we should go home or not. And as soon as school was finally through, I remember going home and hearing all these conspiracy theories going on, and they were saying that they were warned beforehand, stuff like this, and we're on high alert, and it kind of freaked us out because of I guess, I don't know, it was just really freaky.